Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to Vintage Story on the Aura Fury server. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So, need to get some harvesting done because, we need to get some string again. Our survival goods trader is looking for string, and we have tons of flax to trade with him. So we might as well get this stuff harvested. Also, we need to be making a lot of, porridge and bread and things like that. And that can only be done if we have grain. Also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and, harvest a few of our animals and make sure that they're fed up and everything. And, of course, that will be done with this grain as well. Now, we get so much grain and use it so infrequently that I have had well over 3/4 of the grain that I have harvested spoil. And that is just sad. So we need to make sure that we are keeping our livestock fed, and then we also need to make sure that we are eating the animals, because it's kind of pointless otherwise. We don't want to create too much lag on the server. And so, we want to keep our animal counts down and things like that. So, yes, I am harvesting this right now. I also have some grain being ground up, some rye that is being ground up on the top of the pyramid. And, geez, we are already out of inventory space. That is not really good. So, we only needed 30 flax twine for the trader here today, and already, so we have hardly harvested, well, I guess we've harvested about half of it, and we already have twice as much plus of what he needs, so I'm not overly concerned about that. One thing that I would like to be able to do, though, is to get even more of the windmills up and running, because quite frankly, windmills are very useful things, and I need to go clean out my inventory. This is absolutely ridiculous. But we also have a temporal storm, a heavy temporal storm inbound, so it would be a very good idea for me to keep an eye on that. I suppose what I'll do, then I'll take this fresh flax. Yeah, you know what, we'll just feed them the fresh flax. So we will give these guys the fresh flax. They will immediately start coming over here to eat. And these guys are at good weight. So we could harvest them and get an awful lot of meat. So we may have to be doing that here today. So, I suppose I will keep harvesting the grain here and go through the temporal storm. I'll see you guys afterwards. Well, this is probably the most tainted drifters I have ever seen, and I've already gotten one temporal gear out of them. I went through a stack and a half of horsetail poultices trying to stay alive during this. These guys are not real easy to get rid of, but I mean, I was just getting swamped by them. I had something like 7 or 8 of them chasing me around at once. It was quite a few, and some guy has been dying repeatedly, so I'm hoping to get at least another temporal gear, because nope. It would be really nice to get another temporal gear, because then I think we would actually have enough to fix one of our translocators that we've got. Because, we have more of them. So, rusty gear. I mean, a rusty gear is not bad. Nope. That's a hard nope. These guys, they just keep on showing up. Ow! Oh, it's waning. Okay, well, let's kill these guys so that they don't get away. Okay, the last guy, I think he went off this way. Where did he go? There he is. Get him! Don't want him to get away. So yeah, we've gotten 1 temporal gear so far. Let's see if we can get any more. I'd really like to see more. I want to get these guys before they despawn. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Very nice. So that's 2 temporal gears so far from this storm. That's good because I typically have been getting like 0 temporal gears. And again, nothing there. A little bit of flax. We've gotten a fair amount of flax. And then there should be one up here on the stairs. And more flax. Okay. I heard a drifter growling. Are there some in my... Yep. Perfect. There are some in the field. So we get a few extras. Bonus! So I think what we may actually want to do is make an area that these guys can spawn in, but can't get out of. That would probably be the best thing, because it appears they just keep on spawning. So that's everybody. Let's just double check that we actually have the 3 temporal gears, because I think we do. So in the second loot chest here, yes, okay. So we've got our 3 temporal gears. That's very nice. Now I will say, before any more temporal storms, we are going to go ahead and take these and yeah. There we go. We have some poultices so that we don't have to worry about that next time. So, yes. Oh, that does not go in there. So, yep, I am going to get my inventory cleared out because that's kind of an important step right now. And probably go out and plant the rye and the spelt, because that, well, with the exception of a little corner there, that entire area was planted with a K consumer. So we can plant our rye and spelt, which are N consumers, and get a lot of that and give the ground a chance to recover on the K so that we can get more flax later. So yes, and by the way, I got all my fancy crockery and pottery set down here. I love this stuff. So yep, I will get a bunch of stuff cleared out of my inventory, and I will see you guys back here in just a little bit. So I've actually decided it might not be a bad idea to go ahead and plant my turnips as well. And then I think what I am probably going to work on is our bees. Now I know Apache set down some skeps up by the main hive, but yeah, I think we're going to work on expanding out our bees and getting a lot more honey production. Because, well, quite frankly, we need lots and lots of lighting. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. And you know, I never realized how much of a garden this is until I have to plant it in something other than flax. Because, well, quite frankly, the flax is absolutely ridiculous. We are up to 4.5 stacks of flaxseed now. And this is every single bit of our nitrogen consumers, and it doesn't cover as much space as the flax does. Well, I guess it comes really close. But, I mean, that is absolutely insane. So, yes. But I think the next thing to do then is to grab a bunch of clay and some fences and a few other things. We are going to work on expanding this bee area. So we definitely need the clay for more skeps, and you know what, we'll just grab a whole bunch of clay here, and we'll grab a bunch more of the horsetail as well, because, well, quite frankly, we need a lot of horsetail, not horsetail, cattail. The cattails for the skeps. So yes. Now the question is, how do we want to go about expanding this? So we could expand it out in this direction, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. And you know what? I think I might do that. Which means that I need to cut down a whole bunch of trees here, including my kapok, which I have just been letting sit here for quite some time. So one thing that I would kind of like to do is make a much nicer looking fence than just the standard wooden fence. So I might have to pop over to my creative world and see. Wow, I did not realize I had that many cattails here. But I might have to pop over to my creative world and just see if I can come up with a better design for a fence. You know, I do have a few designs that I made back during season 2, but oh my god, I did not expect that many skeps. Yeah. Wow. Whoops. Okay, well, guess let's just go ahead and start breaking skeps. Problem is we're going to get a lot more stuff than we're able to carry. Okay, so we'll leave that one. Let's go ahead and take this one. I'm surprised I haven't had any bees pop out. Now that I've said something, I'm probably going to have tons of them pop out. Yeah, inventory is still completely filled. So let's go ahead and drop those things off in there. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so now... such a mess. Okay, let's get skeps, and more skeps. You know, it would be really nice if there was some way to, pacify the bees. Oh, that one's not ready to harvest. It would be nice if there was some way to pacify the bees so that they wouldn't pop out of the hive like that. I think that would be a nice little thing. So yeah, go ahead and attack that. Okay, next up, that one's not ready to harvest. So, I don't know if Apache has been harvesting some of these or what. But, we'll go ahead and take this one as well. And, you know what, we'll take this one too. And listen to those bees. So, yeah, I am going to work on getting a bunch of this stuff harvested, most notably the trees. Try to figure out the design for the fence, and I will see you guys in a little bit. So one thing that I forgot to check, we were going to check based on what we saw in the last episode if we could put papyrus in these planters. So I am really hoping so. That just looks like a fern. Let's grab some ferns. Yeah, those don't look too much different. Now the cattails, on the other hand, if we place that in there, now that looks quite a bit different. Now I'm curious if these are affected by the time of year. That would be the next interesting thing to see. But yeah, I will probably be setting a few of these around the inside of the pyramid here, because I think that looks amazing. So yeah, for now I'm going to leave those in there. And yeah, I've been trying to clean up some of the stuff that we had from our trading expedition, and we actually had quite a bit of stuff. So yeah, we got quite a bit of copper. We had some meteoric iron. I actually had a couple other meteoric iron that I already put in there, and look at that. We have more than a stack of meteoric iron blocks and almost 6 stacks of the pieces. If it hadn't been for the few that I used to make my first iron tools, we would have more than 6 stacks of pieces. I am really looking forward to seeing the steel that should be coming fairly soon. Now on our ores, yeah, we've got 5 spots in here. I think we would get a lot more than 5 chunks, or 5 stacks if we were to break these chunks up. For now, we're just going to place these in there. I guess we could break that 5 core, but we may have to upgrade that to an iron chest. Ooh. Yes, very nice. I would not have a problem with that. Now the other thing is we have red meat stew with boiled cabbage. 840 protein and 900 vegetable. This is a ridiculous meal. We could be starving. It would fill us up completely and the bowl would not be empty. That is absolutely ridiculous. But yes, we have a bunch of stuff that we've gotten cleaned up and put away here. Now, I've kind of got a little bit of an idea of what I want to do as far as our fences around the bees go, but we still have a lot of stuff to figure out there. So, yeah, I might move a few of these around, just see what I can come up with to make this look a little more interesting in here. And then I will do a little testing for sure on the fences or walls or whatever we're going to do. And we'll see how things look. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So actually, the more that I was looking through my stuff in my creative world, the more I was thinking we have a severely neglected area for agriculture that we could very easily move the bees over to, and that is over here by our terraced gardens. Now these terraced gardens need to be extended further. We've got some stuff that we need to do with a little stream coming down here, and so yes, I think that's what we're going to do. I think what we might do is keep the gardens down lower, put the bees up higher. That might work out okay. I don't know. But I will go ahead and work on extending these terraces around here. So I suppose we'll come around here, dip back, and then come back up to the path. And I think we'll end them at the path. So yes, I need to go grab a whole bunch of andesite cobble and andesite stone bricks. Well, stone brick stairs. And hopefully we can make something work here. Well, I am rather much liking the way that this looks, but I'm really getting tired of this rain. This rain has been going the entire time. It's really getting old. But yeah, we have this little spot coming out of the side of the mountain. It has gravel and sand and cobblestone and things like that around it. Makes it look like the ground is kind of broken and decaying. And then it comes down here and there's some sand and it's slowly transitioned. Well, not slowly enough. Here, we're going to do this real quick. And we're going to swap that one for a muddy dirt. And this one for an andesite gravel. And then I think we'll put another andesite gravel right here. And just have it slowly transitioning from, the clean andesite gravel to the muddy gravel as it slowly goes down and it's picking up dirt from the sides and depositing it and such. And then I came down here, I was like, we need some way to make this make sense. And so I added in a vertical slab with a fence on top of it to be like a gate that could be dropped into the water. Unfortunately, I am running out of muddy gravel to place in here. I want to place muddy gravel along the bottom of all of these water channels. So that is going to be something that I'm going to be doing. And then also this top area here, this is where we're going to be putting our beehives. So we will have a lot of flowers added in here and things like that. And because of that, I think we're going to need to make some little bridges to go over this little stream that we are pulling the water off of. We're also going to need to get it to where we have another diversion gate going into this lower water channel, and then we're going to need to put in a bridge for the water to go out into this little bay area, which we're going to have to clear some of that out to connect it to the lake, and the path to go over it. So I think that's some stuff that we're going to have to be working on. Now, I am kind of curious as to what we're going to end up with for livestock around here. Are you kidding? How long did I spend trying to bring pigs up here? I'm not happy. I'm actually a little bit irritated about that one. Yeah, I guess. Could be worse. But yeah, we're going to have to find ourselves some more muddy gravel from somewhere. And then try to get some more of this kind of squared away. Because little bits of this just don't make sense. You know, like this little area here, this doesn't quite make logical sense. Like maybe we should have this come a little over closer to the gate. And I might do that. Unfortunately, if I break up this farmland, it's gone. So I'm not terribly thrilled about that. There's a few things I'm going to have to do to make this look a little more interesting. Also, probably going to put some berry bushes and things like that, flowers and stuff around this, so that this doesn't look quite so open, but we can eliminate this grass. Because the last thing that I want is to have either hares or raccoons be able to spawn right next to our gardens and our bees. So yes, I gotta make sure that there is no grass anywhere around here. Stupid pigs. But yes, this is what I'm gonna be working on for, you know, a little while. But it is getting really late. And if I don't cut this one off, we are not going to have a video ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up if you are new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. Be sure to check out all the other people on the server. I have links to them down in the video description. And I will see you next time. Bye.